Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I melted and burned for the month of November, and like the empties. They're not just what I melted or burned. They're empties. They're all the things I went through. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, not that you can hear or you can see this, but I'm giving myself a pat on the shoulder. I think I've talked to you guys before. When we moved here, I had 6 bins of wax, like decent sized bins of wax, and I emptied. When I pulled for December and pulled things out, I was able to empty another bin. So I'm down to 4 bins of wax, which is still a lot, but I go through a lot. Now I get to change my wax out twice a day. I do morning melts, like more coffee or tea scents in the great room here, and then kind of fiddle around with other things, the bedroom and the bathrooms. And in the evening, I do more like bakery or like whatever, or like I'm trying to use my older wax. Also, what I'm gonna say too is how I break down what I melt. I'm very disciplined. I will say that. I stick to my basket, although I make my baskets very big, but there's a reason. My storage sucks, so for me to go in once a month is about as much as I can handle, to try to haul out everything that I would like to melt. But also too, when I do my video for you guys of my melting baskets each month, when I'm done that video, I have separate bags for coffee or tea scents, a separate bag for bedroom, a separate bag for bathroom, and an all-around melt in my great room for other than coffee scents or tea scents, that kind of thing. And also, when I put my items in those bags, again, I'm very disciplined. I'm kind of a disciplined person in general. I will put the melts that are the oldest, because I date my melts for the most part on the bottom, or if I just know that they're old, I will make sure I melt those first. And you're gonna see there's some dates here, man. They're like almost 2.5, 3 years old that I wanted to get through because I was like geeking out, like, oh my gosh, I gotta melt these because there's no sense of just melting my new stuff, right? And then I wasn't always like that. But anyway, moving on. Empties November, kind of epic. Maybe not in the candle, although for me it is epic in candle, but we'll get there. I will start off with this candle that I didn't finish. It's Yankee Candle's Home Classic Spice Cupboard. It sucked. I'm just gonna do that. There's sooting all around the whole thing, and it did that. And again, like I said in my other video, people might say, well, why, when it was melted, blew it out, it was still pulled out, why didn't you pull the wick over? But guys, it only pulls out to, or only the pool depth is only that far down. So other than that, solid. You know what? Wasn't gonna waste my time. That wasn't gonna waste my effort. I already wasted my money. Ugh. That's just how I feel. So that's just how I feel. All right, and on to another candle that is one of my absolute all-time favorites. If you like sexy man scents that I have liked in the past, if our noses are the same, I think if these guys restock this particular candle again, get you some, because I definitely will keep my eye out. Root Candles in the Tobacco Vanilla. This is an old queen bee jar size. This is a large jar, 22 ounces. Love this scent. I've had it for a few years, clearly, because I've changed our packaging. Love it. It's a little black dress in a candle. I can't, it's so good. I really love that one. So there's that. On to Bath and Body Works. Here is vanilla, or what is it? Here's Vanilla Birch, aka what is it? Incense and berries, and smoke berries and incense, sorry, aka was it Wine Cellar? They're all different names. It's all pretty much the same candle. I definitely got that right away when I even sniffed this at the store. So Vanilla Birch. The packaging is cute. Like, although there was not a lot of illumination through it, it burnt right down. It did what a candle should do. It burnt perfectly fine and didn't give me problems, and I really enjoyed this. Because I already have a Wine Cellar chopped up, I probably don't need another one, but maybe in the fall, if it comes back again, I might do another one. One of my favorites, Frosted Cranberry. You guys know I love this one. It's an older packaging. I did pick up another. I love this one because it gets 3D. I can feel, well, not 3D, it's 2D. I can feel the bumps, the rays of all the sugar that they've got on here. Love this one. It caused me a bit of grief. It was perfect burn, everything up to about the 50% mark. And once, of course, you hit that infamous 50% and lower, I got puny wicks. But I kept this one going because even though it was puny wicks, there was no kerosene scent. So I kept it going. Would I repurchase this candle, like the scent? Yeah, and actually have. And on Candle Day, I don't know when this is going up. I'm kind of thinking it might be either just before or on Candle Day. I would definitely like to go and look for another one of these. Just I like to have them in my stock for next year, that kind of thing. Another empty is the pumpkin vanilla squat size candle from Bath and Body Works from a couple years ago. As most vanilla candles do, the white turns kind of yucky and sooty, but there's no soot on the outside. Oh, there's a tiny streak right here, but really it did well. It's just not a smell I liked. I think it was more of a gutted out pumpkin burnt with a candle in it on Halloween night. It just sat there for hours smoldering, and it was just too strong and too much. Oops, sorry. Oh, that was probably loud. Sorry for anyone with earbuds in. Probably wouldn't repurchase that because it wasn't a scent I really felt like I need to have more in my life. All right, now we're going to go on to some Better Homes and Gardens and Sensationals. A lot of these are older. Again, I try to melt the ones that were a little older because some of them, yeah, we're talking August. This one here, what I have had in my possession since August 2017. So I did use up the vanilla caramel spice. It was a bit punchy for me. Yeah, this one, it was too spicy for me. Didn't get that much vanilla. Definitely had to cream it with a marshmallow type scent with it, or more vanilla type marshmallow scent. Wouldn't repurchase this. Very sweet, but if you love a spicy cinnamon, you might like that. Another one is Suede Cinnamon Woods. Now I enjoyed this one a little bit more than the vanilla caramel. Yeah, it wasn't as spicy, and the suede is kind of more like cashmere, like a cashmere type scent with the cinnamon, vanilla, nutmeg, all that stuff. I preferred this one, and I could tolerate this one on its own, whereas the other one I definitely needed something with it. And then, oh yeah, this one. Ooh. Again, had to cream this up with something vanilla, but this was Rustic Country Home. It's too much for my nose. It's so strong. Of course, the ones that are so strong that you don't really enjoy that much are the ones that throw really well. Of course, why not? Wouldn't be a repurchase for me, but again, I didn't date this one, but I know I've had it for at least 2 years in my collection. A favorite among lots of people, this is Banana Pumpkin Bread. This was lovely, except I wish I got a little bit more banana. But yeah, it's buttery. I get more of a buttery note to it, almost like a shortbread, if that makes sense. It didn't, to me, smell like pumpkin or banana. I definitely got like a shortbread scent versus an actual bread loaf. But I probably wouldn't repurchase that. But oh my gosh, again, my friends hook me up because they know me so well. The only reason why I have Better Homes and Gardens is because here in Canada we don't get that. This is Sugar Lavender Twist. This is beautiful. I melt all the Better Homes and Gardens melts. I always put 2 cubes in my warmers. I put 2 cubes in my warmer 3 different times in the month of this one, and it's fantastic. I use this one strictly for the bedroom. Love it. It's just gorgeous. I absolutely adore that one. Another bedroom scent, again, thank you to all my friends who hook me up. This is Pink Sugar Berry, also Better Homes and Gardens. Very, very good. Love that one for the bedroom as well. Last one for Better Homes and Gardens is Crisp Fall Leaves. It's a male cologne, a crisp male cologne that isn't a cologne that when a guy walks out of a shower. It's not a shower gel thing, but I don't know. I tolerated this better than some things, but I wouldn't repurchase this one. I do like the colors of the package though, but I didn't buy it for that. And the only thing from Sensationals is the Turkish Spice Market, which I was able to find in my Walmart in Canada, even though it says made in the USA. I found this in those dump bins that they have, like the ginormous dump bins that every once in a while, and I hear that there are out in the Walmart. I just haven't been to Walmart. I don't have a car. I don't get to Walmart as often, or if we are going to grab groceries, we're literally going in there to grab some groceries and leaving. It's such a busy place. I'm just like, get me out. I actually really did enjoy this one. I enjoyed it more on warm than I enjoyed it on cold. I liked it on cold, but I really felt like the spices really complemented themselves, and just with that heat, it was just beautiful and warm and exotic. I think they're right. I don't know what makes it the exotic spice. Obviously, spices I can't get here, but Love that one, actually, more than I thought I would. Okay. Still on the clamshells, we have a lot from Super Tarts. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I took a lot of my wax that I did make into my basket for November and then separated them. And from those separate rooms and styles, I also melted the ones that were the oldest. Now, some of these are from 2018, some of them are 2017. So, and some of them are getting really mushy on the bottom, because I will say, like, Randy, although her wax lasts a long time, the clamshells here, they get really ooey gooey. This one's fine, but any darker wax tends to really make them ooey gooey. But anyway, Tarte Trexborg Omen blended with sweet lemon curd. I like it, but now I realize I would prefer Data. Data from the Tarte Trex collection is my favorite from that collection, so I would not repurchase that. It was a bit strong. Now with Super Tarts, unlike Sensationals or Better Homes and Gardens, where I put 2 cubes in each warmer, all of my Super Tarts, I put 1 cube in. It's quite strong. A bathroom melt that I used was Lord of the Melts Middle Earth. Again, all of these next ones are Super Tarts. This is Dirt, Rosemary, and Fresh Mint Leaf. This is great, and I love it in the bathroom. Potent. One cube is pretty strong, but really enjoyed it. This was my first one. This was called Kong. This is my first Biolage experience. I love Système Biolage shampoo that they had. I used that in high school. I didn't really care for it with the pink sugar. So I'm not, because I like Biolage, I'm not saying I won't purchase in the future a different blend with Biolage and try it out, but I didn't really enjoy it with the pink sugar. But I mean, again, strong, and I mean, I didn't hate it, but it wouldn't be a repurchase at this point. But I wouldn't mind trying another Biolage blend. This is Misery. This is Pie Crust and Leaves, which is all kind of rubbed away, because I've had this for 2 years. And the clamshells are getting a little soft. So this is lovely. I love melting this in the fall. It's beautiful. And the pie crust, it's just a weird combination, but it works. Another one that I love in the fall is Mr. Meyer's. This is Fresh Fallen Leaves, Fireside, and Vanilla Bean Noel. Again, just a nice, fresh scent that works, and I really enjoy it. And it has been a repurchase of mine, and I would probably repurchase it in the future. Although during Wax Wednesday, I was just finishing up Mr. Meyer's. I was like, oh, I'm pretty good. So I didn't get any. Anything with a check mark in the corner means I purchased this during a Super Tarts Wax Wednesday of sorts. I believe this was from 2 years ago. This is Her Magically Delicious, which, as they put it on the sticker, says, Lucky Charms cereal is a super sweet marshmallow amazing treat. It was great, and I used this to blend some of those strong scents I was mentioning earlier with this. So, yeah. Okay, a bathroom scent that I really liked. Penguin. I really enjoyed Penguin. I enjoyed it more than the one from the past month, which is called Marksman, which I was glad I melted that one, because I probably, if I hadn't melted it on cold, I love Marksman. But I really think I loved Penguin even more when it was warmed. So Blackberry Jam, Ocean Rain, Pink Sands. This was lovely. And I'm not normally an Ocean Rain person. I don't like rain in a lot of my scents. It has to be the diluted note of the scent notes. But I really did enjoy this. I love everything about it. I would definitely repurchase in the future. Happy birthday with a check mark here in the corner. It means just, again, purchase on Wax Wednesday. Happy birthday is Fluffy Buttercream Sweet Strawberry Filling and White Birthday Cake. Fabulous, fantastic, loved it, melted it throughout the home in the evenings. And Go to Sleep. This is her pink sugar blended with our sweet lavender cream. I use this one strictly in the bedroom. Really loved this one. Definitely has been a repurchase, would be a repurchase in the future. And Twilight's Rosalie. I did not pick up, and I've mentioned this before in another video, I did not pick up any more during Wax Wednesday, because I looked at my stash and I'm like, I have 6 clams. 6! So that's like 2 band bags worth. So I'm like, I'm okay. But I love this. I feel like the longer that I've had this, like I've had this since December of 2017, the longer I've had this, the more it's had time to mill together, to like marinate. And this is like Twisted Peppermint and Coconut Cream Pie. Again, I've said this before, it's definitely Twisted Peppermint, which is a vanilla peppermint, and Coconut Cream Custard. No bakery note, no, anything to do with the pie crust or anything like that. It's definitely the guts of a coconut cream pie or custard, and with a twisted peppermint. It's beautiful, and they mesh really, really well over time as well. All right. We've talked about this one. I love this scent, Yankee Candle. This is one of the only Yankee candles that have actual candles that have thrown for me in the past. And of course, now I've got this in the Wax Melts, and it threw really well. But I will say, as I've said before, when it comes to Yankee Candles, Sensationals, Better Homes and Gardens, if it's a darker color wax, it stains my melters. And yes, and I can clean them and everything. But the thing is I look ahead and I'm like, oh, look at how many Better Homes and Gardens I have on deck really quickly. So there's no sense of cleaning my warmers when I'm just going to get them gooey again. So the darker the color for these ones, the harder they are for me. They're also more difficult to pop out, I find. Those three different ones, I think they're paraffin mostly. So I think that might be why they're harder, because I do the freezer method to pop out my wax. I did like this though. It has been a repurchase because I had the candle and then I went to Texas and I found this and I picked that up. So there you go. All right, there's that. Let's see here. We have Faded Opulence from the Bathing Garden, which was beautiful. I don't have no descriptions, but basically it was a really awesome cola, like those cola bottles as a kid, those gummies. They were so good. I really enjoyed this. I would definitely think about repurchasing that again. With the Bathing Garden, I used 2 cubes. With Yankee, I use 1. Just a heads up. And this one I split in half. This is Rainbow Melts. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I got cut off or not. This is Rainbow Melts. I got reminded that I don't have much time left, so I got to go fast, apparently. Or I can probably, oh, you know what? Hold on, I'll do this. Caffeine Party from Rainbow Melts. This is creamy vanilla coffee and a big slice of birthday cake. Split this in half. Really enjoyed it. I am going to see about getting my little battery pack here. See if I can click in so I'm not going to lose you guys. I'm hoping Crystal does her... I catch it before you fall. Of course. I'm hoping Crystal does another coffee sampler soon. So, yeah, kind of hoping for that because I'm almost out, you know, as you do. Okay, so this is where I feel very impressed. Now, as you can see ahead of you, there's been lots of melting of clams, which has been great. But where I needed to melt a lot of my things were old loaves that I've chopped up from various vendors, things like that. And I feel so accomplished right now. I feel so good. Again, reminding you guys from the beginning of the video that I'm down to 4 bins of wax out of 6 when I moved here in August. So, and I did a big check. I did a whole big collection breakdown for all of you guys to see what I had. So, I know I've got Wax Wednesday. I've got some stuff coming. I've got some advents I'm working on, things like that. But it won't, I'll be going through even more between now and then. So I'm not worried. Johanna. This is Johanna from Vintage Chic Scents, which I will say is now VCS. I'll just say it that way. Strawberry, rosemary, mint shaving cream. Fantastic. Love that one. It would that is a repurchase. I would definitely repurchase in the future. That was a loaf I cut up. Went through Deep Slumber from VCS. This is pink lavender, vanilla, and honey. Bedroom scent. Loved it. I probably would, if I were to order that again, which I could. I liked it enough. I just wouldn't buy a loaf, whereas Johanna, I would buy an entire loaf. Absolutely. Jackie O's Orange Sherbet, which is marshmallow birthday cake, vanilla bean Noel orange sherbet. This one's great. Use it in my bathroom. Again, I would definitely repurchase this in the future as things fall down, but I would not buy the amount that there is. As things are falling out of my hands. I have so much stuff. Oh my god. I'm trying to be all like organized, but it's not working. All right. Oh my god, you guys, I would buy the loaves, plural, of this. This is Happy Days from BCS. And Happy Days is described as apple, mango, tango, and clean cotton. 100% repurchase, and I would repurchase probably 2-3 loaves if I could. Absolutely. Went through one of my OG coffee scents, which is from Southbound Candle Co. Cafe Cream Puffs. This is roasted coffee beans, buttery pastry dough, creamy vanilla, custard, and sweet cream and confectioner's sugar. Fantastic. It's one of my favorite coffee blends from any vendor. Finished that. Feeling it, loving it, loving it. This is Rose Girls Coconut Pumpkin Marshmallow Cupcakes. This is really, really good. Really enjoyed it. There's a mini muffin that I cut into 4 pieces, so there were quarters. And that was awesome. October's from RG or Rose Girls. I don't have the scent note descriptions, but October's is like, it's just beautiful. It's got, I think there's leaves, there's lavender, there's mac apple. It's gorgeous. I really love it. And I do have another muffin in my collection as well for that. Let's see if I can pop that back into frame. Can't even tell you guys, I have so much in my hands right now. Satsuma and olive from Rose Girls. Oh, you guys, I would buy a loaf in this. This is beautiful. Use this again. It was a mini muffin cut into 4s and use that in the bathroom. Loved it very much. Another mini muffin, pumpkin whipped cream latte. Very nice. Like nothing major, but it was nice. Clothes on the Line, super strong. If you like fresh scents, definitely I would suggest this one here. I know it's an OG of hers as well. And I think she's done mini melter bags on this, were with the scent Clothes on the Line. Okay, this is where all the steam fell out of my hands. Okay. Still on to Rose Girls. Now, if you guys follow me, you guys will know, like if you follow me for a while, you know that I bought a Halloween sampler as well as a sexy sampler. Yeah, from Rose Girls. So I'm just going to go through these really fast, otherwise this video is going to be really, really crazy. Any standouts, I will tell you. Icy Shine Fantasy. This was a Rose Girls, a pie slice in Alice in Slumberland, which is like sweet lavender, cotton candy frosting, melon, and I love it. I'm just going to put this back to the side so I can reuse it and bring out another pie slice. This is a Morning Sex. I actually really, really did enjoy that scent. So far, that's my favorite one. This is French Vanilla Latte and Vanilla Hazelnut Mocha. This is good. All Nighter. And all these, you can tell by the names. The Rodeo. Amor. It was a bit strong for me. Aqua di Gio and Stainless Steel. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of Stainless Steel. It was my first experience. It was my virgin stainless steel experience, so I'm not sure if I like that one. Pumpkin Chai Carbs, which was mostly carbohydrates for me. I didn't really get pumpkin or chai. And Swag, which was too strong for me. It was a bit more of a manly cologne. All right, more bags, gonna go fast. It wasn't just a dream from Super Tarts. Went through this bag of pink sugar, lavender, and cream peppermint, I think it is. Yeah. Anyway, love this one. I would definitely repurchase in the future. Very nice. Hedwig also from Super Tarts, which is chai tea, creamy cheesecake, and clove. Love this one. Has been repurchased. Definitely repurchased. Hint, hint, down the road. Rainbow Melts now. We got Cafe Gelato, Espresso Ice Cream, and Sweet Waffle Cone, and Butter Briggle. Fabulous. Then we have Nightcap Starbucks Coffee, Coconut Cream Pie, and Whipped Cream. Yummy. Cool Beans, which is one of her like top scents I think that she sells. This is iced coffee and whipped marshmallow caramel drizzle. Very nice. It is actually, I can understand why it's one of her most popular. Bed and Breakfast, espresso or cafe espresso and caramel and hot orange Danish. Actually really nice. And I put that because the orange one, even though it had some cafe in it or coffee in it, I put it in my bathrooms in the morning. It was really great. And Got Coffee, dark roasted coffee and brown sugar, graham crackers and cream. All right, last but certainly not least, we're gonna go do these little samplers that I bought from Super Tarts. These are the Go to Sleep sampler, the mini ones. Go to Sleep is described as pink sugar blended with our sweet cream. So Go to Sleep, I have that mixed with blue sugar, mac apple, and strawberry. Probably my second favorite of the 3 sampler packs that I've purchased, I'd say. There's that one there. And my least favorite one here of the 3 that I purchased is the Mama's Family sampler. Mama's Family is described as blackberry jam, Gain laundry type, and lemon curd. And this one I've gone through mango, raspberry coconut, creamsicle, which was nice in the bathroom, strawberry. Her strawberry is pretty good. Ocean Breeze, again, use that in the bathroom, and wild berry mousse. They were nice, but again, out of the 3, which I'm going to show you the 3rd one in a moment, this is number 3 of my selection choice. Then I'd say Go to Sleep, and then number 1 is Fake and Bake. Man, do I ever like Fake and Bake? No, I don't like it. I love it. So Fake and Bake is described as zucchini bread, sugar cookie, and our sweet cream. So I went through that with blueberry muffins. Not a blueberry fan myself. Coconut, orange Danish, and Mac Apple. And I really liked all of them, but the blueberry, not my favorite. Bake and Bake, I think I have 2 clams and 2 band bags. That's how much I have. I love it. So you guys, that is everything that I emptied in the month of November. And that's a lot. And I'm feeling good. I feel good about my collection, even though I know I've got some stuff coming from Super Tarts from Wax Wednesday, and the Advents, of course, that we're going to be going through in the month of December. But in reality, guys, I'm feeling good. And you know, I'm living it and loving it. So as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.